Good morning, pathway finders. We're in Flushing today, the secret hidden part of the SWCP. It's not an official walk. This morning should have been sunny according to the weather forecast. It's absolutely peddling it down with rain, absolutely chucking it down. I think it's sort of like the 21st or 22nd of October. So behind me, you can see is Falmouth, which is where we left the last walk, which is the official stop, and then just sort of going over that way towards sort of coming out of Falmouth across to St Mawes. Views will open up. It is raining at the moment, but you know, first walk in the rain, see how we get on. I don't know if you can catch the water with the splashing on the sea itself, but that's heading all the way up the little part of River Fowl. Yeah, that's the Falmouth and Pendennis headland that we sort of walked around about literally 4 days ago. Still raining, just been. So the plan today is Flushing down to Mylor Bridge, which is like a circular walk, which is about 4 miles. I've already passed 2 pubs, one of them which is open, the Royal Standard hopefully should be open by the time we get back to the car. And yeah, so back to them when the sort of views sort of opening up. See how much rain there's been over the last sort of what feels like the last 10 minutes. So, 2 things I've learned already this morning. 1, bewitched were right. You can blame it on the weatherman. And 2, my walking trousers aren't waterproof. So, literally probably less than half a mile into the walk, and yeah, it's soaking wet trousers. There we go, look at this view that's just opened up. So all the way down there, that is all the way out to where the English Channel is. You've got the lighthouse all the way down there somewhere. You've got the hum of Pendennis shipyard here, and all the way across there is Falmouth. So you've got this St Mawes ferry coming over, and another one just going, that all the way over there is St Anthony's Lighthouse. And this is up the River Fowl now. Now this isn't an official path route, and it's not possible to get to St Mawes from here, but a little bit further up the Fowl estuary, which goes all the way up to Truro, you can take little pleasure boat trips up there. Sometimes the enterprise boats do deals in the summer. It's like £10 a person. Now we've got the King Harry ferry sort of halfway up, which cuts out probably about a 30-mile road trip, which I do need to explore, especially to get to St Mawes and then walk beyond on the coast path proper. But looking at this today, we're going to be going only as far as like Mylor Bridge and then walking back through. But I didn't want you missing out on this sort of scenery. Now, I believe it is possible on the other side when you get off the King Harry ferry, is to walk all along this sort of section here, round to sort of St Mawes Castle, and then catching the boat over to Place and beyond. Clearing up. Sun's coming out, typical. Flat stretch really, there's no hills, no cliffs, but it's just walking next to this. You can see the sun behind me starting to make an appearance. Another speedboat out there. It's just walking next to the water. I'm sure there's other stretches of the SWCP that are probably a lot worse than this. It's nice to be out and about. Trousers are dry, so some good news to report. A lot of rain, as I said, and it's times like this that you're glad that there is a style so that you can just avoid getting your feet wet with all of that. Just got to be careful not to fall on my arse. Mylor Harbour, and as you can guess, there's a lot of boats that they work on here. Another pillbox coming up. So again, still a reminder of the World War II, and even this far down that the government just took the invasion seriously enough to still back in the day, and even now standing test of time. ferryman coming across. Church. Let's just put some photos up. It's got that sort of church smell about it. But yeah, it just makes you so humble when you just sort of go in and have a walk around. It's like a time to reflect. Yeah, well worth a visit. This memorial just behind me is the HMS Ganges between 1866 and 1976, before the Ganges was sort of really retired. It used to have a lot of young men and children even, where they were forced by gangs to participate in ships with the Royal Navy. That was all sort of scrapped. There's a little memorial here, a little sort of garden. Again, it's just tucked up out of the way. Again, just a reflection on, you know, those that did serve and protect many years ago for us. So we're heading back up around the back of the church now. Flushing's about 32 minutes walk, then walk the curb over the hill. This really is where we do stop now, and St Mawes will possibly be the next walk. Just need to work out logistics with that one. Show you some more photos as we are going up the hill and back down again. The sun is coming out now, so we should get some better shots of Falmouth and Flushing. That's where we walked all the way out here to there, and now we need to come back and back down there. A little bit of a rookie error. If you're going to do this walk, don't come up the back of the church and up, because you basically have about a quarter of an hour walking on the main road, which is fairly busy. If you carry on walking past the car park and around and a bit further up the creek, then you can come up some fields, which makes it a lot more safe and technically more dog friendly as well. But we are now nearly back to where we need to, where we're going to turn left and then anchor on down back into Flushing. Really cleared up now, and I left my sunnies in the car. Where we've come from. That's where we're going to. Yeah, see that field, and now this one, heading down. You sort of see Falmouth. Off to Bude this weekend in the camper. So we'll be putting some pictures and some videos up of that, hopefully. Forecast was great when we booked it. Now it's a little bit dodgy, but less than 2 miles from Bude town centre. Never been to Bude before, so hopefully be able to get some good shots of like the coast path and the campsite, and give you a bit of tour of the local establishments that we've been doing quite recently. Just want to keep saying a big thanks to those that watch. Hope it brings you some light entertainment. So we've come off the fields and we're now literally heading down back into the main part of Flushing. We are, ironically, we've got to walk past the Royal Standard pub to get back to the car. So I might just have to have a little liquid refreshment before we finish. We're literally nearly here. I will hang a left right back to the beginning where it was chucking it down with rain at the start of this video. Well, Pathway Finders, this is the difference that literally an hour and a half makes. I hope you've enjoyed this little walk. I know technically, as I keep saying, it wasn't the SWCP. Well, I've shared it, I enjoyed it, I've got wet and now dry. I'm going to walk back to the car in a second. Thanks for joining us on this part of my adventures pathway, and I'll see you on the pathway soon. Squeeze you later, folks. Cheers.